Well, it's been more than a decade since Superstorm Sandy brought catastrophic flooding to our area, and it claimed lives from the mid-Atlantic up through the Northeast. Well, as we approach its anniversary, a college professor is on a mission to teach students about the potential deadly impact of tropical cyclones. Meteorologist Stacey Ann Gooden here to tell us more about how he uses technology to show the life-threatening hazards hurricanes can bring.
Yeah, because we know that it can be really deadly. As a matter of fact, Craig, when it comes to surviving a tropical cyclone, the key to staying safe is knowing the dangers. According to Hofstra Associate Professor Dr. Jace Bernhardt, the best way to learn is to be at the center of it all. With the help of virtual reality, he shows students exactly what it's like to experience a hurricane firsthand. Powerful winds, heavy rain, and storm surge. These are just some of the dangers that come with tropical cyclones.
Oh my goodness.
We knew something was coming, but never seen anything like this.
While many of us have become familiar with seeing these dramatic images in the media, it's been proven that tropical cyclones come with many twists and turns. That's why Hofstra Associate Professor Dr. Jace Bernhardt is on a mission to change the way his students see powerful storms of the past, like Superstorm Sandy, to recent tropical systems like Ophelia.
Just showing people pictures or having a written article is not very exciting and interesting and engaging.
So he decided to put a modern spin on his lesson plans by incorporating virtual reality.
How do you know which way to look?
There's a Hofstra logo, so I orient the user to the Hofstra logo, and then we know they're sort of looking in the right direction.
The Category 3 hurricane landfall 360-degree simulation was created by instructional designer Jackson Snellings in 2017. Hofstra senior Julian Rocha puts on a VR headset and is immediately immersed in video and surround sound. He's able to experience a hurricane without having to live through it in real life.
This is my first time actually using it, so it's really cool.
How do you think this differs from, let's say, opening up a book and just reading about it versus actually experiencing it on a virtual level?
It's a lot more interactive. I mean, I love to read, but having a technology like this really allows me to sort of just get closer with the material without having to go down to like a hurricane.
You can look inside your home and see the fan starting to blow around. You can look down and see the TV blow over from the TV stand. You can see some debris move in the room like the chair.
But the most dramatic view is outside as storm surge turns streets into rivers in a matter of seconds.
Boom, there it is.
Let me see, I want to try.
You're having all the fun over here.
Now, when you had this on just moments ago, you could still see tops of cars. I can't see any tops of cars. The entire room is flooded, and it looks like there's no escape.
It's a good way to convey to people that, yes, water is often the most dangerous part of a hurricane, and it's only going to get worse.
And flooding is the #2 weather-related fatality in the U.S. And with climate change a major concern, increasing temperatures and rising sea levels will only make storms even more powerful. Dr. Bernhardt's goal?
In a way, meant to scare people a little bit and show that if you stay behind in a place that's going to be flooded, it can quickly go from fairly tranquil to no escape.
Wow, goal accomplished. All right, the Atlantic hurricane season begins in June and ends in November. Even though the season is winding down, it's not too late to plan. Start by staying on top of the latest weather updates. Know your risks by finding out if you live in a flood-prone area. Also, have an action plan in case you need to evacuate in the event of a dangerous storm. You can find out more tips and information on the virtual reality simulation on our website, pix11.com.